Once again, we back, y'all. Barber with the bow tie. You know my name, Marcus.
I'm Brice Davis. You know my name too.
Yeah, Trump out there acting a fool. But you know what it's all about, though.
Yeah, it's all it comes down to that money. You trying to get that oil,
Right. Anytime we dropping bombs on somebody, it's got to do with that black gold.
So just to break down what's been going on, as far as I know, you know me, I don't do no real research on nothing. President,
he lying.
President of Venezuela goes by Nicolas Maduro.
Yeah, Maduro.
Yeah, he's been having his hands in the drug trade with the cartel, and they've been importing and exporting drugs back and forth allegedly. I don't know if y'all remember when Trump was playing real life Battleship and sent that missile to that boat.
Right.
That ain't funny.
Listen, it ain't funny, but Trump is a nut, man.
He different.
Like he gonna get his point across. You know what I mean?
Man.
He gonna get his point across. It's crazy because I didn't even know Venezuela was a big oil mining country like that until now.
Everybody thinks of the Middle East because of Saudi Arabia.
Right.
But, don't nobody think about in between, Colombia and, Brazil?
Any of the Americas. That's South America right there. Shoot, I don't know. I know they fracking, that's oil digging as well, ain't it?
I don't even
You know what fracking is? No. I think fracking is digging for oil as well.
Yeah, Chappelle told y'all a long time ago while we went across seas. It wasn't to get was it Al Qaeda up out of there? Like, nah, they're trying to get that money.
Black gold, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, I ain't all extra political because it ain't really much I feel like I can do to contribute to any of that, but we definitely got to be aware of what's going on around us because all that shit will affect us at some point in time.
Oh, well, they canceled all the flights in the Caribbean. So if you're in the Caribbean, you ain't coming back this way. If you up this way, you need to go back home. It's not happening.
Oh, my gosh.
And if you're not as literate as I am and you think that the Caribbean is just the islands, like, nah, they're talking about parts of South America as well.
So. Right. I mean, all we can do is sit back and wait and see how they going what narrative they're going to spin on this situation.
That's all it is.
You know what I mean? Because, I mean, we know, no disrespect to my Latin homies, but we know anywhere in Latin America, there's going to be some cocaine.
Yeah.
There's going to be some heroin. It might be some methamphetamine. You hear me?
But how you feel about us trying to police the world? When it seems like we pick and choose. I mean, we know that it's money based, but I know it's a little deeper than just us randomly picking spots. I know there's alliances and treaties with countries, but a big part of me feels like we need to just fix home.
Listen,
not worry about other people, but I understand.
They feel like home is fixed. You hear they make America great again. You feel me? No, I agree though. But the problems at home require accountability. You don't have to take accountability when you going to see somebody else. You can make an accusation. You know what I mean? And because of that accusation, I'm going to enforce this punishment on you or this law or this treaty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're going to go in there because you got something we want.
Yeah, just like we was talking about the last one about Muslims, quote unquote, targeting Christians and, narratives. So, yeah, it's all narratives.
I still don't really know what that was about, man. I know Nicki Minaj felt like she had to be seen stroking the president's.
Oh, yeah, they did a petition on her where it got 100,000 signatures. Trying to get Nicki Minaj sent out of here, migrated back
to
wherever she's from. Was she not Jamaican?
No, she's
Trinidad or something, maybe.
Trinidadian, yes. Okay. Trinidadian. But Dan Calloway has conversation around how America has allowed other people of color that aren't Americans to come in and claim some kind of rights because it kind of pushes us to the side. Like, I don't like using the term black, but they'll give credit to the foreign black person before they give credit to they'll recognize the foreign black person before they recognize the American native. You know what I mean? Black person.
We see these labels coming up now. What's FBA? What's that stand for?
Foundational Black American.
Yeah. Yeah, they're already separating the two.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah.
I still don't like the term black because it's not a culture, it's not a nation. Black is a color, you know what I mean? And you know, we're not black. You know what I
Right.
mean? We're different shades of brown. So, what do you think about the ban that they're coming up with for the food stamp card? Like, so
Yeah.
far, what you got? 5 states are saying you can't buy junk food with them.
Yeah, you know, the 5 states nobody really goes to, but it's the testing ground, you know, like West Virginia and them.
I
I'm
was just
playing,
about to
y'all.
ask you what states were they. I was saying South
Want to
Dakota,
say like Idaho.
North Dakota.
Hey, I'm just messing with y'all. But nah, I think it's great. I think we should have did this a long time ago.
Yeah,
Because if we're going to be being funded, then it needs to be real food.
right.
Not just bubble gum, pop.
Right.
It needs to be real nutritious food. So I stand with it.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, I feel like honestly, there should be some type of regulation for food stamps, not food stamps, but for
Yeah.
child support as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Both.
you should have a card that your child support goes to that they only spend on supporting the child.
Just like SNAP.
Right.
How does it work on electronics and clothes?
Right.
Yeah. Even with the SNAP, I think there should be some more regulations. You know, people have been saying drug tests and all that. Having so many kids and getting additional benefits. I mean, I ain't think that all the way out, but I wouldn't mind some changes there.
Right.
Like, for instance, if you got 8 kids, I mean, I don't want to go there, but
So back in the day, in my former life, I used to be a career coach. So I worked for Hamilton County, and my job was to help people pretty much learn how to apply for jobs on the internet. This is when the internet was just switching over, and companies weren't allowing people to come in through the door and fill out an application. They wanted you to get on the internet. A lot of these were entry level positions. But for the most part, the public wasn't aware of how to perform those applications. So that was what I did. I taught them how to build a resume. I taught them how to interview. I taught them how to search the web and apply for jobs. I say that to say this. I had 2 clients, man, 2 brothers. One of them, one had 15 kids, the other one had 17 kids. Both of them got a letter from the county saying, if you get snipped,
yeah,
we'll eliminate your child support.
vasectomy, yeah.
Right. Right. I was like, bruh.
Run that.
Right.
Right.
He was like, bruh, I still want kids though.
Man, listen, you can cut my kids, my great grandkids. No, I'm playing.
Right.
But nah, that's just reckless. Like, to me, that's just reckless once you start.
It definitely is, but it's something about that I admire though. You feel me? I mean, I would really, I would really like to have I would really like to have those balls. You know what I mean? To be able to just procreate like that. I don't got those balls though. I can't just see myself having all those kids and really not being able to afford them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's the biggest thing. I think back in the day it wasn't as important, like the financial part.
right.
But nowadays, I mean, you got systems like child support in play to where, you know, it changes the game. Yeah,
Right.
Changes the game up. So, you know. And by the way, so when it comes to child support, if you, let's say, leave your family and you do nothing for them, no type of support, like you just move to a whole nother state,
right,
then child support. Now, do I agree with how much they take out, the suspension and all that? You know, that's debatable. But,
right.
you know, I do think that it's more nuanced than just saying either you agree or don't agree with it. I think it's very specific instances where child support is necessary. But when it's like malicious or, oh, he got money, I'm going to just trap him because he's an NBA player, like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Right. I don't think can't nobody get trapped. A grown man can't get trapped. Don't bust inside. Pull out. You hear me? A rare kind.
I think it's more nuanced. For instance, like she might, I mean, it's still up to you to fall for it, but she might say she can't get pregnant.
I know because I wear condoms. Don't worry about it. I got you. You ain't even got to worry about yourself because I got me.
Well, I always say with entertainers, they should have a, what's it called, MDA or something.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because Offset just got caught in a video. It's a IG girl named Selena, was it Powell or something? and she did a video recently of Offset sleeping, and it's like, yo, you a veteran, like you ain't a new rapper,
right?
Even though they got history together, but regardless, like you know how the game go. You know if you sleep around them, if you give them anything to go on the web with, they're gonna do it. So,
right.
You know, we gotta smarten up on that part. You can't even blame the woman on that at all.
True that. True that. Speaking of women, do you give your partners sexual requirements?
Yo, I gave sexual requirements.
Like,
what you mean?
Like like as far as performance, like do you let them do it? Because so there's a conversation where a guy, one of the brothers was saying that he don't like giving instructions. He just like the girl to know what to do.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I mean, I can relate to that because I don't really like telling you what.
But if it's somebody you're gonna be with long term and y'all actually building together, that's a little different than, let's say, more of a temporary situation. Yeah, basically. Right. In that case, like y'all gotta build with each other versus like just somebody that you sneak out with. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think there gotta be a level of comfortability because I think for us it can be weird, but that also goes back to dudes and women that like to talk during sex. You know, like it's two types of people. Like
I don't think have you ever experienced talk like how?
Talk
like casual conversation?
No. Like you might be talking freaky to her, like yeah, grunting, all that. Like,
yeah. Well, I like the sound effects. You know, I like the.
Because like to me, sometimes it signals that you're doing something right and wrong, things like that, versus just being silent and just being unsure.
Right.
I think it's times for it.
Definitely. In my older days, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm learning to have requirements, like, and not necessarily requirements, just know-how, I guess. You know what I mean? But I understood what dude was saying. Like, he was just like, man, I don't want to. At this age, I don't want to tell nobody nothing.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I feel like once you reach a certain age, like,
well, that's assuming that she got a body count. You know what I mean? Because if she don't have a body count, she ain't gonna be that.
So okay, she was with one dude and he was just okay with mediocre.
Right. I mean,
that could be a thing though, for sure.
I have experienced just being with somebody and us experimenting, that kind of thing. But as far as requirements, I'm not saying you have to do any particular thing. There's probably some things that you definitely can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as things that you have to do, I'd be a little patient, and when they don't have experience, that sometimes means a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I ain't tripping if you like you said, somehow, some way the body count low, but we all know, at least to me, once you hit 30, it's gonna be up there and they're gonna have kids. That's the lowest you'll go on age.
Lowest?
Yeah.
Honestly, shit, my oldest daughter is 24, bro.
Now that's interesting that you preference with that, because for some odd, weird reason, I think about my sister, right? I think she's 26. Not really sure. Right. So in my head, she would have to be at least 27.
Right.
I still see my sister as like a kid, kind of. So the idea of a girl being like the same age as her, just, I don't know. Yeah. That's just me, though. Everybody different.
I'm about to say, yeah. That's coming from somebody who didn't like older women as a young dude.
Okay, we got to clean that up. But yeah. I was 20. I was into 40.
Right.
Like, I felt weird even like messing with something close to 30. I mean 40.
Yeah.
Well, at that age.
Well, to answer your original question, the youngest I have dated is, I think, 18 years younger than me.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought you were about to say 18 years old.
Hell no.
I was about to say you.
Hell no.
You went straight to the root of the seed.
Hell no. That's
what's your cap? Because
well, I don't have a cap in respects to like casual dating.
Oh no. I mean like something serious, because I feel like for some reason like 2 years feels comfortable to me.
2 years older than you?
Yeah. But she like 5-10 years older than me. I mean, I don't know.
So for long term, no, I would
Preference.
yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a preference. Man.
Right. Long term, I would say a couple of years older than me. When I was younger though, when I was younger, I dated women. My mom had me when she was 16, so I dated women older than her. You know what I mean? 20 years my
Oh,
senior,
shoot, yeah.
25 years my senior. At this age, I'm not dating nobody 20 years older than me.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure. Yeah, like I definitely have more of a preference to be about 2, 3 at the most. Like,
yeah.
you know. But I think it was a little different when I was younger. I don't think that mattered as much. But I think the older I got, like I just prefer not to be that much older.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Things change as you get older.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. Yeah, I never really been one who tripped on the age, I guess until my middle age. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the older you get, the more younger chick you want. The younger you are, the older chicks you want. Except for you, of course. But, you know, so it always reverses.
Yeah, it's weird now because before I've never even paid attention to age, but it's like once you get past your 30s, you start noticing like, oh yeah, she's in college, like
Right.
she's early 20s, like that was never a thing in your late 20s.
Right.
But I do know when I was in my early 20s, I'd be in a bar at a club, like you ain't gonna catch me in here when I'm 27. Look at me now.
Right. Still,
I see life don't work the way I thought
still
it
hitting
did.
shots at the bar.
Yeah, because we got this imaginary vision that we're going to have it all together as we get older. We're going to have the right person and this going to happen.
Right.
And no.
Yeah, I mean, some shit you definitely got to be intentional about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely something I don't think we think about when we're 21, 20. You know what I'm saying?
See, in respects to having it going on when you're young, you know, I was definitely a late bloomer. Like, I'm just now figuring some of this shit out. Like, and I still got a lot to figure out. I guess I'm limited the older you get. You know what I mean? You too young. If you dating with a purpose, you trying to find a wife, you definitely got to consider the girls, the woman, the female's experience to life as well. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a jump off, then
Yeah, it's not really
26,
much.
27, I go that low. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would settle down with somebody that young.
Oh, for real?
I just feel like she got her whole life ahead of her. She probably would, you know, what she want with an older dude?
Stability. Like, if she feel like you got everything resource-wise, not
Right.
to say it like that.
Right, no, that's respect.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because then I had to look at it like, would you want your own daughter dating somebody older?
Right.
If he got everything together, like if he's 45, but he got businesses, he got cars, house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah, he on point. You can't
yeah, I can't be a hypocrite.
Right.
Yeah, I can't be a hypocrite.
Can't be mad at that. So, you know, I forgot to say Happy New Year to everybody. You know, today, January 4th, we record. You know, this is a new year.
Yeah, we just started off with.
You know what I mean? It's a new year. Fortunately, I was able to come into the new year with optimism and hope and intention. You know, I don't necessarily have New Year's resolutions, but I have some unfinished business from last year that's almost finished, and I plan on just adding on to what's already happening. What about you? Do you have New Year's resolutions?
Now, what's funny is I don't have one per se, but I did notice the change that I've done since New Year's has started. You know, we're on day 4. Like, as far as my eating and exercising and things like that,
Right.
So far, so good. Like, I ain't missed a day, nothing like that. So,
Right.
But I didn't sit here and say, oh, I'm going to start eating better and things like that, like everybody else. And I went to the gym and it was empty still. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. You know, the big backs usually come around. No, I'm playing. But, you know, usually people come during, you know, New Year's,
Right.
but then they be gone by February. So,
Right. You know, even though the new year starts in spring, I hope everybody know that. This isn't the new year, but it's the Roman calendar's new year, and that's what we go off of. But I think everybody looks forward to a chance to start over, man. I think that's why they come up with these New Year's resolutions, because we all want a do-over. You know what I mean? At some point in our life, we want a do-over, and the new year gives us that optimism that we can start this all over again and get better.
Yeah, I would say this, though. I think it is annoying for somebody to verbally say a New Year's resolution that they weren't doing before New Year's. especially if you go on Facebook and say it.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's
My
just
New Year's resolution.
annoying, but to each his own. Like I don't want to be the Grinch and be like, grumpy grouch over here, but it comes off as annoying when you ain't. It's kind of like people that have ideas and they talk about it forever and they never execute it.
Right.
You know how many people come up to me with YouTube, like they want to do YouTube and ain't never hit the red button and put it out.
Right.
It's like that. So
I'm excited for the new year.
me too.
I plan. Well, there are a lot of irons in the pot, man. I guess for sure, and some are opportunities that I'm waiting to just unfold, for lack of a better way to put it. So we definitely appreciate your subscribing, your liking, your sharing, and your commenting. We need that. Keep it up. We're trying to get a conversation started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.